Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. A sister commented under one of my videos the other day. I've had brothers approach me. I've had options, but I always end up backing away. My parents say I'm being too picky, but deep down, I don't know if I'm just protecting myself. That comment hit me because I've seen this pattern again and again. You say you want to get married. You try. But every time someone serious appears, you freeze. You try and escape it somehow. And then you blame yourself. Or you let others shame you into thinking you're being too picky. But what if that picky instinct isn't about high standards? What if it's actually fear? Because here's what happens to a lot of people. Well, I know it's a tough conversation to have, but a lot of people have had some experiences before. They've been hurt before. They've had bad conversations, bad experiences. They've seen friends get married and regret it. They've seen, they've been ghosted, used, emotionally manipulated, and now the brain is trying to protect them. It's in protection mode, which means anyone who gets close, it feels dangerous. Even if they're good, even if they're righteous, even if they say all the right things and do all the right things, because your subconscious, your mind isn't looking for a spouse, it's scanning. It's scanning for what? For threats. And if you don't know the tools and you don't have the tools how to make the difference between real misalignment and emotional fear, you'll keep pushing away the very people that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is trying to place in front of you. He's putting in front of you. Now, let's get this straight. Having high standards is not the problem. Well, for some people, they're super inflated. But of course, everyone wants what they want. And you can't really change that. Actually, the Prophet ﷺ commended us and told us to choose based on deen and character. So that's your high standard right there. A woman is married for 4 things: her wealth, her lineage, her beauty, and her religion. So marry the one with religion. May your hands be rubbed with dust. This is reported by Bukhari Muslim. Muttafaqun alayh. But see, the keywords here for high standard definition, what is the high standard? Because some women make it the height standards, not the high standards, is deen. Not your fantasy checklist, it's the deen. Islam teaches us to prioritize the taqwa, the character, the commitment, not the height, the skin tone, the tribal perfection, the made-up spark. So if your pickiness is based on standards from the Quran and Sunnah, then hold on to that. It's a good pickiness. It's good to be picky about it. But if your pickiness is rooted in fear of disappointment, shame, or control, or blah, 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 high standards of all kinds of physical and dunya things only, even though you're allowed to have some, of course, 100%. That's not the real high standard. You're self-sabotaging yourself. If you've never seen a healthy marriage, you'll fear commitment. If you've been let down repeatedly and only seen bad things around you, which you see a lot today, you'll fear trusting. If you've been told you're too much or not enough, you'll convince yourself that no one will truly understand you. And this means you'll stay single. Not because there's no one available. It's because you train your heart and your mind to say no before it even sees what's there. This is exactly why, guys and girls, I've made the Marriage Accelerator. It's not like this thing is not about rushing you into nikah. Okay, 6 weeks. No. It's about helping you become someone who can choose without fear. Someone who can vet with confidence. Make decision based on deen, not doubt. And recognize the difference between true misalignment and the trauma voice in your head. I'll walk you through it personally, inshallah, in a coaching environment built for speed and depth. Emotional clarity, vetting filters, real-time case reviews, guide matching. No fluff, no pressure, just grounded transformation, inshallah. The private waitlist is open, so if you're serious now, this is the time. The link to sign up is in the description. I hope you do it. Look, brothers and sisters, the Prophet ﷺ said, whoever Allah wants good for, He gives them understanding of this deen. يفقه في الدين. Narrated by Bukhari. You don't just need to want marriage, you need to understand how to enter it the right way. Why? Well, because deen and marriage, they go together. Because marriage is part of the deen. So if you want to have understanding of marriage, you have to understanding of the deen, inshallah. Sign up. Barakallah fikum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.